For us, it was just, let's do something different. And that's what we do with collaborations. We try to do something that's not necessarily what we're known for.
One of the funny things is Jeff just said, hey, let's just do a straight up beer, as opposed to doing something that was just totally hoppy beyond belief.
We've got a lot of hoppy beer in this town already, let's do something different. To be a good brewer, you should be able to make different styles.
Scotch ale.
Scotch ale.
Scotch ale.
I know we've been kind of bouncing around the idea of doing something with Jeff and Chuck for a little while.
We all met at Pizza Port for a beer and threw some ideas out on the table.
I threw out the idea of a Scotch just because I'd never seen Stone make anything like that.
And Steve started calling it the Highway 78 collaboration. They go back a couple of hundred years. Definitely very malty beers, not real hoppy.
One of the least hoppy beers that any of us make is going to be over 8% ABV. So it'll have a rich body and a rich maltiness with just enough hop to balance it out.
In a malt-driven beer, the only other thing you have to go on really, hops are there to balance, but yeast is going to also be play a big role. And a lot of yeast will accentuate malt and different aromas in different ways.
We're using a Scotch ale yeast and 3 different crystal malts and English pale malt, a little bit of chocolate malt.
We used a higher caramel malt rate than would have been historic.
We're using a little bit of a sugar called sucanat.
We thought, well, let's add some sugar that would have a unique character addition.
It's a blend of East Kent Golding hops and Target hops.
The 3 of us have known each other for a very long time in the San Diego brewing community and kind of seen it go from kind of just a spark to the pretty much a raging fire that it is now.
We all get to brew together. It's a treat. It's obviously not part of our everyday routine.
I admire both their beers, and they're kind of icons in the San Diego beer world, so it's an honor to have them here brewing with us.
It is Monday, January 17th, and it is the day before we are going to bottle our collaboration beer. It's just rich and smooth and creamy and
great color, kind of a brownish, reddish brown. Brown, wow.
Drink some fresh, save some for later, absolutely. And don't drink it too cold. Let this thing open up.
As it warms up, it's just getting better. The aromas are getting deeper and bready, malty, kind of sweet, rich.
It's got a great malt character, and I mean, that's kind of the point of the collaboration thing, is to do something that we wouldn't normally do at Stone.
It is a little earthy and spicy, a little spiciness still from the chocolate malts.
Breathing back, I can get the alcohol.
yeah, it's there, but it's pretty well blended in,
yeah.
and that's nice. It's got a bit of a kick.
Cheers.
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 So how do you expect the beer to turn out? What's it going to taste like?
Like a Scotch ale. Sorry.
Are you intimidated by Chuck's beer at all?
Nah. It's very seasonal.
Oh, I don't think there's any question that Chuck's beard would take Chuck Norris in a fight. Take that, Chuck Norris.
Has your beard ever killed a man?
Not that I would be willing to admit.